Okay, Middle 3, hello and welcome back to our science. In Unit 3, we'll continue our theories about the solar system and the universe. Of course, in the last session, we spoke about the universe and how it is created by the Big Bang Theory. But today, we'll speak about something else about the solar system and the beginning of the solar system itself. Okay, but let's take a review of the lesson of the unit. As the unit, we have speak about two things. It's called the universe, and solar system. Okay, all we want to know in this lesson, we want to explain as we can know. We can explain the existence of the solar system and the existence of the universe, how it is created, the beginning time of these two things. Of course, we take the universe and we said that we have one theory that can be scientific one. It's the Big Bang theory. Okay, and we spoke about it in the past session, and now we will speak about the solar system itself. The solar system, how the solar system is created, how it is created, and how and what time it's created. We have three main theories: 1, 2, 3, with different scientists, of course. The first theory we have is called nebular theory. Okay, and the second theory we have is crossing star theory, and the third one we have is the modern theory. You may see the series non-logic. Of course, you may see that because they are theories, not true, not false. They are theories, as we said in the classroom. Maybe yes, maybe no, maybe wrong, maybe true. So let's today begin with the first theory by the scientist Laplace. The scientist Laplace. The scientist Laplace in 1796 is a French scientist. Pierre-Simon Laplace published a research entitled World Order. This research included a perception of Laplace about the evolution of the solar system. This perception, which won a great reputation for a century, has been affected by two observations, which are: there is something that looks like clouds or nebula in the space. You see two things in the space, something called nebula, a collection of gases, nebula. And he also say that the space contains many cloudy rings surrounding some planets, such as the rings of Saturn planet. You see Saturn like this, and he says some rings around Saturn. Okay, so this is Simon Pierre Laplace, a French scientist, published a research entitled World Order. This research included a perception of Laplace about the evolution of solar system. This perception, which won a great reputation for a century, has been affected by two observations, which are: number one, there is something that looks like clouds, is called nebula in the space. Number two, the space contains many cloudy rings surrounding some planets, such as the rings of Saturn planets. Okay, which these observations led him to invent or create his own theory about the solar system, and he is mostly affected by these two observations. Okay, let's start with the nebular theory. Nebular nebular theory by the scientist Simon Pierre Laplace. Okay, the scientists say that we have some steps of the creation of the world of the solar system. We have 3 steps: number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, number 1, he say that the solar system firstly originated of the solar system was the nebula, which have 3 phases of nebular theory. First, the contraction of nebula, gas sphere. Contraction of nebula, which is a gas sphere. This contraction of nebula consists of 2 main steps. Number 1, the solar system originated from a glowing gas sphere revolving around itself, so it's considered a glowing gas sphere revolving around itself, and back again, revolving around itself. But this sphere is called a nebula. Over time, the nebula lost its heat gradually, so its size contracted and its revolving speed around itself, its axis, increased. This is the axis of the nebula. The speed of rotation increased by time as the size contracted. Okay. Number 2, second, we have formation of gaseous rings. Okay, we can type it now. Formation. Okay. But before anything, we can move it here. Yep. Okay. Formation of gaseous ring. Okay, this is number 2. This is the centrifugal force arising from the rotation of nebula around itself, and its axis led to the nebula lost its spherical shape and became in a form of a flat rotating disk. So this is a nebula. It began to transfer to a flattening disk. Right. Okay. This is the first step. The second step, we have the separation of parts of the nebula in the form of gaseous ring. It's also rotating around the remaining of flaming masses and in the same direction. So this is a rotating disk, and some gases began to form around the rotating disk, as we can see. Okay, number 3 is the formation of solar system. Formation of solar system. Okay. What is about the formation of solar system? You see these gases, it began to collect together and condense together to form the 8 planets we have. So the gases rings cooled down and frozen, forming the 8 planets of the solar system, while the flaming masses that the remaining in the center formed the sun. So this mass formed the sun. So the final result we have the sun in the center, a flaming mass, and 8 planets around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 planets rotate around the sun in a specific order due to the gravity, of course, the gravity of the sun. So we have 3 steps. Number 1, contraction of nebula. Nebula. Number 2, formation of gaseous ring. Number 3, formation of solar system. Okay, this is the nebular theory by the scientist Pierre Laplace. Okay, so last thing we have is the definition of nebula. It is a glowing gaseous sphere revolving around itself, from which the solar system was originated. Okay. Here we will end today, and we will continue in the next week. Goodbye. See you.